Hello scrapbookers, I'm Megan and I am back today to talk about personal goals. So yesterday I did a video on crafty goals and also some goals that I have for my home and for me while I am at home. And I will post a link below so that you can find that video easily if you did not see that one. Today we're going to go over personal goals. So I started planning when I think it was 2015, the year 2015, and I was huge into planners and planner stickers. Hold on. Planner stickers, all of these crazy like books and things and Etsy shops and all of that stuff. But since then, I have kind of gotten away from the whole planning aspect. Look, I even have planner stickers or stamps so that I can reuse them. Have I really used these? I think I used them maybe once, and in the last couple of years, I've gone away from planning because it just took too much time to decorate my planner and it just became not so fun. So I had a planner last year and I wish I would have grabbed it. I don't even know if I kept it. It's probably thrown away, but I just got a simple planner from Walmart and I think it was like $8. And then I also had a planner for my scrapbooking stuff that was a Me and My Big Ideas planner. And I used it a little bit. So this year I decided, I actually bought this planner last year and it was on sale, I think during the summer or something like that at Michael's. I think I got it for like $5. It was super cheap and it is from Paper House Productions and I believe it's an 18-month calendar. But I decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do and I'm going to use for this year. And it is going to be a house planner, like a home planner, just my planner, so that I know what's going on. We have a calendar in our kitchen, but I barely ever look at it. I write stuff on there for my husband and for my kids so that if they need to know what time I'm coming home that day or when I went to work or anything like that, like I'll write that on there. Or if we have appointments and stuff that we need to go to or anything like that, I'll write that on there for my husband and my kids to see. But for myself, I don't really look at it. I don't know why. I hate wall calendars. So weird, right? So I love this one because it comes with everything to help you decorate your planner and also be functional at the same time. So you can start this calendar anytime you want. You can see I have written in here the dates myself. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to use stickers, I'm going to use my stamps and all that stuff, but then reality hit and it wasn't the first of the month anymore. And you know, I was like, okay, let's be real. I just need to write in all of this stuff. I'm not going to have a day or an hour to spend to make my planner all pretty with stickers and so I just wrote everything in, and I wrote birthdays on there. I wrote when I just started a medication yesterday, so I wrote the time that I started it so that I would remember this stuff. So this is a calendar for me. I'm going to have it upstairs. I'm going to have it down here in my craft room, and I'm just going to write everything in it. I have tried the whole home planner and then also the scrappy planner, and it just didn't work for me. So also, I forgot to grab, hang on. Everything is falling. So I also have this little traveler's notebook cover that I have, and I have some planners in here, or not planners, traveler's notebooks that I've gotten in the past from my friend Beth and that I've bought from her, and I'm keeping these in here. So she made me a 2019 monthly planner. So she made this for me last year. I ordered that. So I have this that I'm going to put all of my YouTube videos and stuff in, but that is the only planning. I am only doing the monthly planner. I am not doing the weekly planner because I know I won't use it. I should find the one that I have from, let's see, I think this is quarter one for 2018. She made this for me, and I actually wanted her to make this for me, but I didn't really use it. Like, I wrote all of this stuff down, and I crossed out a bunch of things that I didn't end up doing. And then also, I'm going to show you, I didn't really use the weekly planner. Like, Saturday and Sunday were the days that I would use it on. And here's this one, and then we go into February, and you'll see I had one day that I just wrote stuff in. And so it was like, I finally decided, oh, here we go. This week I actually wrote stuff down in there. I wonder if that was spring break. That must have been spring break or something for the kids, because I got a lot of stuff done that week. But also, I started working last year, and it just, yeah, it wasn't functional for me to actually use the weekly planner, because there would be days I wouldn't come into my room. So I decided this year I'm just going to do the monthly, and then everything else that I'm going to do, I am going to write in here. My weekly planner. So I will every single day write down what I need. This is this week's calendar, and I'm already feeling, because it's Wednesday and I haven't written anything in Wednesday. But I knew I had a plan in my head for what was going to happen today, and it didn't work out. So that always sucks, right? But so Monday I went to breakfast with my mom. Then I had to finish Jonas's laundry when we got home and clean the kitchen. And I also wrote down who I needed to call, and then I wrote down my work schedule. If I had had time to do any scrapbooking before my mom left and before I went to work, I would have totally written on that on there. Because I did, let's see, I'm going to show you this schedule for last Friday. So last Friday, I wrote workout, do sit-ups and push-ups. I didn't actually do that, which is why it's not crossed off. Eat breakfast, clean kitchen, do all of that stuff. And then you can see 11 to 12, it says scrapbook. Again, it's going to be backwards because I'm in selfie mode, so I apologize about that. So I am going to write down everything from my life. I'm not just going to have this be just my home planner. It's going to be my everyday, what I'm going to do, my block schedule, you know, like from 8 to 10, and then 10 to 12, and then 12 to 1. I'm going to write that down every day. And if there's specific things I need to do, specific people I need to do, I will write it out like this with the time attached to it so that I actually get it done. And that's what I have noticed, is writing things down and actually attaching a time to it. Okay, so let's start off with goals. So let me grab my TN. So this, I got this at Michael's, I think a couple years ago. It was on sale, I think. And it came with a bunch of notebooks. I think it did. Or I might have bought these separately. I don't know. This is Illustrated Faith. I'm pretty sure it came with it. But this is Illustrated Faith. And I really like this because it's just super easy. It's really flexible. I can put it wherever and it's good to go. Okay, so we're going to start with personal goals. And then part of my personal goals, I have a side personal goals, if that makes sense. Okay, anyway. Okay, so number 1 is read more. At least read 1 book a month. So I have kind of gotten away from reading and I hate it. And I just barely finished a book that Mark got me like 2 years ago for Christmas. Maybe it was Christmas 2017. So 2 Christmases ago, not 2 years ago. He got that for me for Christmas and I never read it. Like, I could just never get into the book. I started reading it and I just couldn't get into it. So finally read the whole book in like a month and I was so proud of myself that I did that. And now I've started my next book, which is in the Throne of Glass series. It is, I think, book number 6. It's the one about Kale, whatever his name is, Kale, one of the main guys in that book series. I don't know if you've read it. It's amazing, but only read it if you are okay with reading like a million books, because this series has 7 and I'm not even sure if she's done yet. She came out with the 7th one last year. And Mark got me that for Christmas this year. Yay! So I am borrowing the 6th book from a friend, and I'm going to finish that one this month. And then next month, I'm going to read the 7th book, and I'm super excited about that. So that is a realistic goal for me. I would love to say read 1 book a week, but I know I'm not going to read 1 book a week because I barely have time to do anything. So I try to read on the weekends. Like Mark and I will spend time just sitting next to each other and reading on the couch together for a couple of hours. And that's kind of nice. Like, we don't have to be watching TV or talking or doing anything. We can just be next to each other. And I kind of like that. So anyway, so that's my biggest goal, I think, for this year, is read at least 1 book a month. Number 2, do tasks as I think of them. So I am really bad at procrastinating. If I need to call someone, I will write it on my list and I will push it off until I don't have time to do it before I go to work. And so I have to put it on the list the next day. Then I push it off, push it off. Try to say that 10 times fast. Push it off until the next day. So then I never call that person. Or it's like a week later and I'm like, oh crap, I still haven't called that person, you know? So I need to do tasks as I think of them. So if I think, oh, I need to call Dad, I need to stop what I'm doing and call him right now, which I probably actually should because, yeah, I told him I'd call him on Sunday and I couldn't call him on Sunday because he had family over. Not me. No, I'm just kidding. So I need to stop procrastinating. That's a really big one for me. Also, learn how to budget. I am horrible at budgeting. Mark is horrible about budgeting. We are super in debt and we're trying to pay off our credit cards this year. It's going to take longer than a year. It's probably going to take 2 years because we don't make $1 million. We can't just put all our extra money that we make towards the debt. I wish we could, but we have expenses, medical expenses, you know, extra expenses that are coming up. And so we only have so much money that can go towards the debt, which makes sense, right? I mean, we have other bills, we have other things we need to pay for. Also, we eat out. I mean, we don't eat out a ton, we eat out a little bit. And so we kind of have to realize that we can't just buy everything we want when we want it. And that's really, really hard. So Mark and I are going to sit down and we're going to do a budget. I'm not sure when. I have 3 days off at the end of this week. So I have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. So I'm hoping maybe this weekend we could maybe sit down and talk about doing a budget and stuff like that. But I have found this amazing couple. They're hilarious and I absolutely love them. They're called lady, whatever. Her name is Jordan Page and she's known as Fun Cheap or Free. She has a blog, she has a YouTube channel, she has Instagram. She's amazing. I love her. Very upbeat and happy and outgoing couple. They just are so fun. And I think that's what draws me to them is they're just themselves and they don't care what other people think about them. And Mark hates people like that. So that's why I love them, because Mark hates them. We're total opposites. Anyway, okay, so I am following them and they are doing something this year. Their word of the year is focus, and each month they're going to pick a new aspect of life that they're going to focus on. And I was so excited when they were talking about this on their Instagram channel that I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm going to use the word focus as my word of the year. So that's my word of the year. So I'm kind of copying them. But they want you to copy them because they're like, follow along with us. And they like made this whole calendar and everything. I probably shouldn't be showing you this, but they made this calendar and they send you like these print offs, and so you can, you know, do all of that. So along with them. She also has budgetbootcamp.com and productivity bootcamp. Which they're a little out of my price range. Right now they are doing a sale, so it's 20% off. And I think with the 20% off, it's like $235 for both of the classes. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to pay off debt here. I don't have that money, but I really want to buy the classes. So I'm hoping to start donating, but I don't know if I'll make it in time. So I need to ask Mark if we can put aside $200 so that I could buy this, and he'll hate it. But I'll be happy, right? And that's what he likes. Okay, so learn to budget, keep a budget, all of that. fun stuff. We're not going to do a cash budget because Mark hates using cash. So it's like we are going to try to make this work for us and do it our own way. Okay, number 4, start using time wisely, which actually was on my other one, so ignore that. I mean, I guess that is a personal goal. Number 5, plan more. So we need to start planning and figuring out how to go on vacations and budget these things in. But where we are trying to pay off debt, Mark keeps saying we can't go, we can't do stuff. You know, we can't until we pay down our debt, which is so true. But I kind of would like to go visit my family this year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to figure it out. And then also number 6, save more. So we have a savings account and we do put money into the savings account twice a month. Every time we get paid, money goes into the savings account. So we're saving and we're also paying more on our debt than we're supposed to. So we are paying down our debt and we're doing it better. But when your debt is so high and you're only paying a few $100 extra a month, you know, like it still feels like crushing. And so we want to kind of save more. So like stop going out to eat, stop, you know, spending things on stuff we don't absolutely need so that we can put that extra money towards our not savings. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Towards our debt, so that by the end of next year, hopefully the middle of next year is what I'm hoping for, is that we can pay off our debt in a year and a half. And then we'll kind of see where we're at, and maybe we could start going on vacations and putting all of that extra money, like so much money, you guys. You would not even understand how much money we put and we throw away because we've been dumb and we put so much on debt. Anyway, okay, I'm done with my little splurge. Okay, so we're going to go into budgeting a little bit more, and these are some ideas that I have been kind of mulling over and trying to figure out. So make a new budget every month. That's one of the things that I have learned, is every month you have to sit down and you have to spend the time to figure out where every single penny you are making is going to go. And I'm horrible at that. I do it maybe once every 5 months. I'm so horrible at that. And then base your budget on your net income, not on your gross income, on your net. And that is what we really need to start doing, because a lot of times I'll be like, oh, this is how much we make, because that's what's on the pay stub, or like the gross pay. You kind of read that and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so much, you know, and you get so happy, but then it's like whatever gets deposited in your account is lower. So it's like, start focusing on your net income. Okay. And then use categories. So make a bunch of different categories when you're doing your budget. So like savings, utilities, medical, and health. That's one for us. Like personal. Personal could be things like going out to eat, stuff like that. Or it just kind of depends on what you want to do for your personal account. Do you want to buy clothes with your personal account or personal money, like spending money? Like, then that's your decision. And that's what's so nice about sitting down and doing a budget for yourself, is that you can make all the categories and then put everything into the category where it belongs according to you. So that's kind of what I have decided to kind of do. So personal expenses for us is going to be like, if I have to run to Michael's because I'm out of glue and I don't have any spending money elsewhere, I can use some of our personal budget and go buy a $5 thing of glue, you know, stuff like that. Then there's recreation, clothing, debt, food, gas, and mortgage. Those are just some ideas. Okay, also, so I'm going to say personal goal number 6, number 4, since number 4 was supposed to be start using time wisely and I already had that, I'm going to say personal goal number 4 is going to be exercise and eat healthy. So my goal is to do 5 push-ups a day and 25 sit-ups every day. When I wake up, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do to wake me up. I want to have a 1,200 to 1,500 calorie diet, which is, what was it, last year or 2 years ago when I lost all that weight and I looked amazing. I was on a 1,200 calorie diet, and that is the biggest reason why I was losing so much weight. It was because I wasn't eating as much as I normally. I probably consume about 2,500 calories in a day, which is not good. For my body, it's not good because most of those calories are carbs, and I'm not supposed to be eating that many carbs because I am insulin resistant. Sorry, this video is going to be a little bit longer, which is probably good that I cut them into 2 videos. Goal number 3 is 40 carbs a meal. So I have allotted myself 150 to 200 carbs a day, which is actually kind of high for me. When I first started out doing insulin resistance and low carb eating, I was doing like 100 carbs a day. I've kind of taken that up because I did go see a diabetes nutritionist, and she said it's okay to consume anywhere from 30 to 60 carbs every meal. So I'm going to stick with 40 carbs. If I go under that, awesome. That's amazing. But I need to make sure that I'm at least hitting 100 carbs a day, because anything lower than that is not good for my body, because my body needs carbs. Even though I am insulin resistant, it still needs carbs. Carbs are healthy for your body. Your body needs carbs. I know the whole keto thing, and I love the keto diet. It's great, but it's not healthy. I mean, go talk to any nutritionist. It is not healthy to eat so low carbs. Your body's going to start deteriorating. Anyway, I'm not going to get started on that. So if you love the keto diet, good for you. That's great. I'm happy for you. Just, yeah. Anyway, number 4, no soda or sugar. I'm so scared about this one. I have kind of not been doing good on this at all, and we're only on day 9. So some days I have really hard days at work, and during my lunch break, I just need caffeine. I just need that soda. So they have a soda machine, and so I'll get a soda. Like, it's just one of those little 12-ounce ones. But still, that's a lot of sugar in one of those Dr. Peppers, a lot of sugar. So I'm going to try to do no soda and no sugar, and only have a few exceptions on birthdays or special occasions. So like if the kids really want to spend time with me and go out to a soda place or ice cream place, then okay, I'll do that. But really I want it to be no soda and sugar. So we'll see. And then number 5, no eating out, only on special occasions, because we usually take the kids out to their favorite restaurant on their birthdays, and you know, I pick my favorite restaurant on my birthday, Mark picks his favorite on his birthday, you know, stuff like that. So special occasions are okay, but on a daily basis, no eating out, which is gonna be so hard, because I'll be at work and I'll bring something and I'll be like, oh gross, I don't feel like eating that, I'm gonna run across the street and go to Costa Vida, you know, or go to Cafe Rio, whatever, and get a salad, which is healthy but not really at the same time. So those are my health goals. I didn't, if you'll notice, I didn't put a go to the gym goal in there, because I know myself. I have had this gym membership for a year, and I have only gone maybe 30 times in the whole year. That's pathetic. So pathetic. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to cancel the membership, but I have to get the letter certified. And I'm like, are you effing kidding me? Like, this is ridiculous. I have to get the letter certified, and then I have to send it to the home office, and so frustrating. It's so much easier just to pay the freaking $11 a month. But I know myself, and yes, I will only exercise if I go to the gym, but I never go to the gym. So I'm just not even going to make a goal about going to the gym. I'm going to just make a goal about doing push-ups and sit-ups every single day. If I go to the gym, that's great. That's amazing. But I'm not going to put myself out there for failure Every day I would love to go to the gym, but like I said, I only have 4 hours between dropping the kids off at school and going to work. There's just not enough time to do everything, because if I go to the gym, then I have to come home, take a shower, get ready. And then by the time I'm all ready, it's like 11 o'clock and I have no time to do anything for myself. So I'm just going to focus on waking up at 6 a.m., doing 5 push-ups and sit-ups, and maybe a few other strengthening exercises for my body. Like my knees are really bad, so do knee strengthening exercises. My back is really bad, so do back exercises, and maybe get some weights and start doing, you know, some curls and exercises like that. So that's what I'm going to focus on for this year. And if I end up going to the gym on my days off, that's great. If I don't, fine. But that is kind of where I'm at with my health goals and my personal goals and all of that stuff. So, yeah, that is me. That is my life. And like I said, I am using this planner, and this one I just got at Michael's, and it's an old one. I think I got this in 2017 or 18. I don't remember. But it's from Paper Issues, and it's just super simple, and I am keeping it simple this year with planning, and I still do have these books. So if I happen to be like, oh, the sticker is super cute, I'm going to stick it here. Great. But if I don't, whatever. Also, you know what? These sticker books, I saw them at Walmart today. They are $13 at Walmart. So if you don't have a coupon for Michael's, go to Walmart and get them at Walmart if you want them, because they're only $13. I don't think Walmart does price matching anymore. So if you do have a 50% off coupon and you want to get one of these, I would go to Michael's, because then it would only be $10, because I think they're $20 at Michael's, but they are at Walmart. So if you don't have a coupon, you can get them for $13 at Walmart. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, and they also sell happy planners. I didn't see how much the happy planners were, so it might be cheaper to buy them at Michael's. So just kind of do your shopping. But I hope you guys enjoyed the last 2 days that I've done planning, and not really planning, but goal videos. I'm super excited about this year. It's already started off great. I cleaned my whole scrap room on the 1st of the month, and it has stayed clean, mainly because I haven't really gotten in here and done much scrapbooking, but it has gotten clean. So I think later this week I will try to do a Project Life video for you guys of my goals for Project Life and how I'm going to get caught up on that, and kind of show you how I go through the process of doing Project Life, printing off my photos, all of that stuff. I might do like a little screen capture on my phone so you could see how I organize my photos and do my photos on my phone, or edit my photos on my phone, and then I just upload them to Shutterfly and we're done, and order them. So I'm not sure if I can afford to do it on a weekly basis, because it's like $10. You have to buy 100 photos, I think, at the least. I'm not sure, actually. I should see if maybe I could order 20 photos at a time and see if it'll be super cheap shipping, and I'll have to get back to you guys. But for now, I gotta go get ready for work, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!